I like your hair. Bro, I like the yellow pants with the yellow kicks. That's fire. I like your pants. I love your coat. I like your bear hair. Is that one? It's a hamster?
Yeah, it's pretty warm for my ears mostly.
I used to have a hamster when I was a kid.
Nice, I used to too, but...
Named?
Yeah.
What was the name?
I don't even remember.
What's this one called?
I don't even know. This is from an anime I watch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so yeah.
Well, have a good day.
Same to you, have
Bye.
a good one.
Dog. Or is this a wolf?
I'm sorry?
Is that a wolf?
He's a husky.
I like your hair.
So I was walking around in school one day and I saw this kid and he was sitting alone. So I went up to him and I was like, hey, my name's Trig. And turns out this kid is from Korea and he just moved here. He doesn't speak very well like English, so I just told him to come with me and he decided to come with me. And we went in my car, so I took him to lunch. And I tried talking to him a little bit, but it was kind of hard because the language barrier was obviously there. But he loves food. So we went in, I bought him lunch, paid for him, and he got a nice burger. And he was such a nice guy. He wanted to tell me thanks, so he used Google Translate, and that's what he said. So I was walking around in school.
I'll eat you up.
Guess who was just driving home and got pulled over? Yep, there hasn't been a wardrobe change, guys. I was dressed fully as Spider-Man because I was coming home from a kid's party. And I see the lights hit behind me and I was like, oh, this is going to be a doozy. And the cop is walking up to me and he didn't look down to see me yet. I'd rolled my window down and he comes up and he goes, do you know why is this happening? And I go, I do parties. And he goes, huh, okay, how'd your night go? And because honestly my knees hurt because there's a lot of squats, I just go, my knees hurt. And he goes, huh, new Spider-Man swung, but I didn't think it was that way. And I was like, wow. That was so savage and well-themed, sir. I am impressed. I go, yeah. And he looks at me and goes, look, man, I know you've had a long night. Just know that driving a car is a great power. And I go, yeah, and it comes with great responsibility. And he goes, you get it. And he just goes, look, man, have a good night. By the way, I'm Ben. And walks away. And I was like, what? And I just scream out with the window still down, thanks, Uncle Ben! Guess who was just driving home and got...
I'd spend 10,000 hours, 10,000 more. Oh, if that's what it takes to learn that sweetheart of yours. And I might never get there, but I'm going... I'd spend...
Am I broken?
It's amazing how one day someone walks into your life.
Am I flawed?
And you can't remember how you ever lived without them.
Do I deserve a shred of worth? Or am I just another fake fuck? Am I broken?
It's amazing how one day someone walks into your life.
And if you miss me, well, don't you worry. Just look up at the sky at night. You see that star you're staring at? That's me. Shining bright, and if you listen close enough, you'll hear me whisper memories of us. And if
So I was walking out from the coffee shop to my car today, and a gentleman yelled, "Hey, how long's it been?" And I looked up and said, 20 years. No, I meant your hair. How long have you been growing your hair? 20 years. Really? You get asked that a lot? Every single day, everywhere I go. Oh man, was it annoying that I just asked you that? And I responded to him, just because 100,000 people have already asked me that, today it was your first. And why should I take it out on you? Because it was your first. versus my past. And he instantly said, man, what a beautiful outlook. Thank you for that. And got in his car and drove away. Folks, patience is power. Kindness is king. Let us accept one another for our state of being in the moment.
Heartbeats fast, colors and promises. How to be brave? How can I love when I'm afraid to fall? But watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow.
If he don't love you anymore, just walk your fine ass out the door. If he don't.
Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories.
Hey everybody, here's a happy, wholesome story from home. So I just went to Texas Roadhouse because I'm back in Missouri, and we got a lot more of them here than we do in Southern California. So I get myself pulled pork dinner, and I sit down, and immediately after that, a gentleman comes up to me and starts chatting me up. And I can tell that he's hitting on me, and here's the thing, I'm straight, but I also always appreciate when gay men hit on me, because it's very sweet. Because, don't get me wrong, across any gender or sexuality, people can hit on you too aggressively, but he was not doing that. And sometimes the straights don't handle being hit on by gay men well. Ironically, they get butthurt, which is very strange, because I don't get it. Like, gay men are clearly the better version of men. That'd be like if you were playing Pee Wee football and an NFL player came up and was like, hey, good playing, kid. That's what they're doing. They're the better version and they deemed you worthy. Regardless of any of that, though, I realize that as a society, I think we've made some progress. Because don't get me wrong, I'm not saying things are perfect, but I was in the state of Missouri in a restaurant with the name Texas in it, and a gay man still had the confidence to come and hit on me. That's progress. Hey everybody, here's a
Hey, Sweet Pea, how you doing? Mom, you do not even want to go to parent-teacher conferences. Kiddo, you know I love hearing about you. No, Mom, seriously, I have like 3 Ds right now. You know you'll get them up. I mean, you've been gone a lot recently. I mean, I guess, but the teachers won't even grade the assignments that I have handed in. I know that it can be frustrating at times, but I mean, just do the work you need to do. They'll get them graded eventually. There's no reason to stress about it. I'm just afraid you're going to be mad and I'm not going to be able to hang out with my friends. Come on, doll. You know, as long as you're doing your best, that's all that matters. Now give me 11 then go take a nap because you look like you need one. Hey, Sweet Pea, how you doing? So, just because your son wants to wear makeup does not mean he needs a come to Jesus meeting. And for the purposes of this post, I'm only dealing with the 2 most recognized genders throughout history. Birdie has a great little history of men and makeup throughout the ages. We're going to start with ancient Egypt, where men wore kohl eyeliner and green eyeshadow because they thought it got them closer to the gods. In ancient Rome, they camouflaged bald spots. Oh, and those Elizabethans did love their theater makeup. In the 1700s in France, being able to wear makeup and powder those wigs was a status symbol. And in the beginning, really, of old Hollywood, Clark Gable, he'd be looking fine in his makeup. And of course, the rock stars of the 70s and 80s really gave makeup on men a new boost. Oh yeah, because we went through this really weird dark period, late 1800s, when Queen Victoria kind of ruled the world and everybody wore black and nobody was happy and nobody wore makeup. And though this is a tame, modern look, boys be looking fine. And the same people who think tattoos are okay don't want men to wear makeup, it does not mean boys need Jesus. So,
I know it's easier to run after everything you've done. I know it's
handshake, high five, fist bump. Yay!
Oh no! Oh shit!
There's a kid's outfit if you want to see
Hey. What's up with you? What's up with you? How we doing?
I'm sorry, Mom and Dad. I know I messed up bad. Should've done better. I'm sorry, Mom and Dad, for all the time.
Welcome to Wonderland, we've got it all. Potions and pastries that make you grow tall. Forests and cottages, castles and cards that can talk.
When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. When people run in circles.
Welcome to Wonderland, we've got
Listen, when I talk about kindness, a lot of people in the comment section, Gary, you're wrong, I'm so kind, and people walk all over me. I want to ask you a simple question. Is that you giving something with the expectation that something happens? Are you like grabbing Tyler's coffee every day, but really what you want him to do is promote you, and when he doesn't, you're like, oh, Tyler didn't ask you to get that coffee on the way. Were you doing something kind because you expected something in return? That, in the English language, is called manipulation. Kindness is giving with zero, double zero expectations in return.
Welcome to Wonderland, we've got it all. Potions and pastries that make you grow tall. Forests and cottages.
Sometimes moms and dads fall out of love, sometimes two homes are better than one. Some things you can't tell your sister cause she's still too young. Yeah, you'll understand when you love someone. Sometimes
You don't want me, so tell me where the story begins. No, no, and tell me where we start when we end. No, no, see pillow talk with you. I'm coming for you. You don't want me.
We got everything I went through, you were standing there by my side. And now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about